Hi, I'm Andy Williams, and today I'm going to be looking at one of the most important changes over the last year that I think is worth looking at, and today that's blocking sites in your own personal search. So basically what Google has done now, that if you're logged into your Google account, you now have the option to actually block any domains that you don't feel are relevant. So if you carry out a search for, say, cars, and you find that one of the domains isn't truly relevant, isn't giving you the information that you feel is relevant to what you're looking for, you now have the option to actually block that entire domain. So what you'll find is that if you go to a page, you don't feel it's relevant, and then you click the back button, and you go back to your Google search, what you'll find is you have the option to actually block the domain from all your results. If you click on this, what you'll find is that that domain will now no longer appear in any searches that you carry out for any results that you look for. So if next time you look for cars, that domain won't appear. Next time you look for restaurants, although probably not as relevant, the domain still wouldn't appear. So have you got rid of that domain completely? Well, no, because it's a personal search. So you do have the option to unblock it, but it hasn't appeared from Google itself, so you don't have that kind of power. But why would you carry out such an action? Well, you might find that the results that are returning back to you are low quality. If they're not truly relevant, they're not quality sites, you don't want to see them again. You might just want to tidy up your results. You might just want to make it more personal so that the results that you find are going to be more personal to you, and you just want to get rid of the stuff that you know you're never going to look at. And of course, anything that's non-relevant that suddenly appears, you can get rid of. So like I say, this isn't something that's going to disappear from Google completely, and you can unblock them at any time. But of course, the big question is Google going to actually use any of this data in the future? Well, at the moment, Google says it's not, but they have been quite open, and they've said that, you know, if this data does become relevant, it might become a ranking factor. So we'll look out for that probably in the next year or so. So hopefully that little snippet's been of help. And I've been Andy Williams. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also like us on our Facebook, and of course there's also our blog to check out.